Well, let me tell you one thing. I never make this kind of videos, but I'm compelled to make this video. You know why? I don't know whether you guys you've realized one thing. Bitcoin is actually going up crazily. Let me not just say Bitcoin. Let me say some few selected cryptocurrency. It's actually shooting above the roof. And wow, people are like, oh my goodness. Right now, as you speak, literally, right now, as you speak, I'm checking on the Bitcoin, it's around 94.7 thousand US dollars. Do you know how much that is if you were to convert this into a local currencies? That's a huge chunk of cash. And I remember one thing, like last year, around last year, say May, when I say last year, I mean like 2023, May, June, around there, Bitcoin was around 12 no was around 13,000 USD. Right now is at 94,000 USD. Can you just imagine what exactly has just happened in, let's say, over slightly above 1 year? That kind of a crazy. And the question is, should you go ahead and buy? And by the way, what are the rightful procedures to actually buy this? Hey, remember, I'm actually working on this and I'm gonna make a very, very nice booklet explaining everything about this. Now, the point is this: should you go ahead and buy this cryptocurrency and such? And what exactly is going on? What does the future look like for the crypto in this world? Hey, listen, this is Good Joseph. I make videos pertaining investment, anything related to your cash. And I'm always here. I open my eyes wide to tell you where the opportunities are lying. But I have to give a very big disclaimer when it comes to cryptocurrency. Listen, probably you might see funny people, purporting to be me telling you invest on this and whatever on the comment section. Avoid those people as a plague. I repeat, in the world of cryptocurrency, it is real, it is there. But we have a lot of people who con people along the way, thinking that they are selling you the crypto. I don't know, they tell you, if you buy this package, I don't know, worth 50,000, 100,000, then you'll be mining crypto. Do you know what it costs to mine a crypto? Do you know what it costs to mine a Bitcoin? To mine Bitcoin, it's very, very, very expensive. It's an energy consuming process. You need to have yourself a continuous source of energy. You need to have yourself a very powerful computers to actually mine kind of a Bitcoin, okay? Because people tend to think like mining Bitcoin, you literally have yourself a shovel and then you are digging the way or you're searching the way you search a gold. No, mining Bitcoin, it's a complex structure where you are solving complex combinations of mathematics and whatever, and once you solve that particular problem, then you get rewarded a Bitcoin. And of course that will take you, I'm telling you, please do not fall victim of those people who tell you I don't know and then they come up with a very funny companies there, funny names, poorly maintained website, and then they tell you do not get yourself into those things. Please, please, please do not. But anyway, let's get into our business now. What exactly is going on? One thing that you should know, even if you hate politics to your core, politics plays a very, very vital role when it comes to the finances and business. If you've been following the US elections news and what have you, of which I've been following, I still do. You find the person who won, that is Donald Trump, actually was actually what do we call, campaigning for the crypto, the bitcoins, examples of XRP and what have you. And of course, if you check something like XRP, has actually come from $0.5 to 1. Right now, as I'm checking, it's actually around 1.45. That's actually has more than doubled as we speak. Probably that is heading over to tripling the amount of money or the price of that particular crypto. Now, the point is, there was that kind of they were drumming behind the cryptos and what have you, and of course bearing in mind he has somebody like Elon Musk in his behind him. Obviously we are likely to see a whole dynamic change as far as the crypto is concerned. Probably people are saying they are seeing this Bitcoin to up to 200. Can you imagine that? We are at 94. People are actually seeing it up to 200,000 USD. Wow, that's quite crazy amount of money for a single Bitcoin. Okay, now the point is this: yes, we have those because whoever comes into office, actually they determine a lot how the different currencies will actually behave. So yes, crypto is actually registering that kind of a behavior. And the question should be, hey Joseph, should we invest or should we not? This is how I would actually advise you to do. Well, this is still a speculative investment. Allow me to just use, I know there's someone who is watching me, they have become wealthy through crypto, and they feel like they can just jump on my neck when I say still a speculative investment. Allow me to use that particular term when I say it's a speculative investment. And what I will tell you to do is this: make sure that you start with yourself with the investment that has actually been tested by the time, they can be verified by the time, they have some sort of a regulation in one way or the other. Although, again, I give a disclaimer, I understand some regulations, they are the ones that cause some problems when it comes to development. And I totally understand that cryptocurrency, it's actually a what? A decentralized form of investment. Now, this is the point. If you ask me, should you invest on a crypto? Hang on that answer. First, I would say, hey, do you have yourself some things like MMF, stable investment, that have actually been verified? Two, do you have yourself some shares or stocks or something of sort? By the way, it could have been even far much better you buying shares of this company that measures on this crypto. Three, do you have some investments like real estate? If you have the capacity to do that, do you have some real estate with you? Are we together? If you have the financial muscle. Four, do you have some things to do with something like, some a little bit of bills and bonds there and what have you from your company or from your country? Now, once you exhaust all these lists, now guess what? This one offers you what we call capital preservation. Capital preservation, because that is the most important thing. Capital preservation ensures that that money that you had invested initially, it's actually safe and secured. So once you have this stable investment, then you can always leave a percentage somewhere for your cash, where now you can throw it into crypto. The problem that people do is that you go withdraw your money. Let's say you have 100K in your bank. Okay, you have 100K, it's the only money that you have, and then somebody approaches you, tells you crypto is making money, blah blah blah. You go withdraw the whole chunk and you throw it in crypto. And of course, this is a speculative investment. Can you just remember, I've just told you it was around 13,000, like that was like last year, June, May, around there. And then right now it's actually at 100. So of course there is always that volatility. The volatility is actually there, going up, going down, going up, going down. Okay, and this is the money that you wouldn't love to get it into this kind of a venture where you have the roller coaster of emotions. So there is always that percentage, and this is how I do it myself. There's nothing wrong investing in crypto. Have I invested in crypto? Yes, I did. I got myself into the cryptocurrency world, but I didn't get it the way you people think. I just actually bought the crypto and then put it there, and then what I'm doing is simply waiting and see how it will fare up, just the way I buy the shares and what have you. But of course, I bought with the money that I know, hey, you know what, even if a BS happen, even if something goes south and whatever, I'm okay. That is the cash that won't even affect. It depends. For example, I have some friends of mine who have it, and for me, but the percentage that I'm willing to buy crypto with, it's around 4%. That is the percentage that I'm willing to set aside for the purposes. So when I set aside 4%, the other 96% have been directed towards these particular areas. Therefore, you know why I'm putting this 4%? One thing that I really don't like in life is when an opportunity comes in and people are saying, hey, we wish you got into that thing and whatever. There's always that pain usually feel, and you're like, oh my goodness, I really wish I put a little bit, even if it's a small amount of money to. I remember there is this story that goes on rounds on the social media. I don't know how true it is. Anyway, I read it. It said there was somebody who sold a lot of the Bitcoin, to do what do we call it? I'm looking for a better term. He sold their bitcoins to actually redeem. Actually, that's the best term, to redeem their bitcoins for that, so that he can get a pizza. And you can just imagine where the Bitcoin is. If the guy was a little bit patient, you can just imagine where it is. So the reason why I love putting my leg into that thing in a very small way is to make sure that in case something happens and this investment is no longer speculative and it becomes of a thing in future, then I have at least a portfolio of 4% into it, and therefore I'm go ahead and earn kind of a good amount of money. And if it goes south, for God's sake, it's only 4% that has actually gone. The 96% is actually safe and stable, and I can say, hey, you know what? Yes, crypto is gone, MMF is there, shares is there, because shares has been there in hundreds of years. Okay, real estate is there, it's real. They say you can't print more of the land that we have on Earth unless the Elon Musk managed to go on to the Jupiter. Is it Jupiter? Where is he heading, by the way? Is it Mars? Yeah, he managed to get another piece of real estate in the Mars. And the investors, you can put your money aside just for the sake of that, in case we have a really in Kenya we have this funny saying that we talk about plots. So anyway, that's just a joke anyway, but I hope one day he manages to do that. Anyway, now the point is, and also you have some bills and bonds and what have you. So the point is, all these percentages, you have to know what you're directing where, because you cannot just pick any money and you throw it in a crypto and whatever. And I know when I say this to young people, okay, I know it's very hard. I know probably there's someone who is watching me here and they are 50 years and above, and they hear the crypto, they're like, nah, 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 I ain't gonna get into that thing. It's that they don't resonate. I don't know why most people tend to bash something that they don't understand. You know, there was a question I wanted to ask, but I won't ask that. So let's go to take your time and be able to. Please do not inbox me as of now. Kindly don't send me a text telling me, "Hey Joseph, I would like you to show me about crypto." Please do not inbox me. For now, I'm still doing some research. I'm compiling all the necessary information. I never love to talk the things that I have not done substantive information. I don't rush into making something. Okay, so once I make everything possible and once I make everything right, then I'll be able to get back to you and tell you, hey, now you can inbox me. We can do this as far as the crypto is concerned. For now, me and you, we are on the same position of researching and finding more about them so that we can be able to do what? So that you can be able to invest on such kind of a thing. So anyway, maybe after this video, go check it on the internet, how the crypto actually faring up, find some reasons behind why that is happening. But of course, make sure that at least if you are to invest, please be very careful. You don't put all your chunk in that particular area, then you will start regretting later in future. Anyway, that is good, Joseph. For now, it's a goodbye, but never forget this: darers are the winners, and it is good to make sure that at least you dare yourself and you start something. See you in the next one.